we are from Group 7, and our group consists of 4 members. They are Jaja, Chaiwei, Unshin, and me, Jasin. We are now going to present our topic, which is electrolytic cell. Electrolytic cell is a cell use electrical energy, which is external voltage source, to drive a non-spontaneous redox reaction. So it changes electrical energy to chemical energy. Electrolytic cell contains 3 elements, which is 1 electrolyte and 2 electrode. For which anode is positive electrode, it undergoes oxidation, and cathode is negative electrode, it undergoes reduction. Only for an external electrical potential of the correct polarity and large enough magnitude, electrolytic cell can decompose a normally stable or inert chemical compound in the solution.
I'm going to talk about the electrolysis process. For example, the electrolysis of hydrochloric acid HCl. Chemically, the favorite reaction at the anode would be the oxidation of hydrogen gas and the reduction of chlorine gas at the cathode. The hydrogen gas is oxidized to 2 hydrogen ions plus 2 electrons at the anode, while the chlorine gas is reduced to 2 chloride ions at the cathode. The overall reaction of this process is H2 plus Cl2 to 2HCl. The cell notation of the electrolysis of HCl is written as below. Cell notation is a shorthand method of expressing a reaction in an electrochemical cell. In cell notation, the anode is placed on the left while the cathode is placed on the right. Individual solid, liquid, or aqueous phases within each half cell are written separated by a single bar. The electromotive force of this process at standard condition, E0, is equal to 1.36 volt. If H2 and Cl2 gases are bubbled over the 2 electrodes, HCl is produced. Next, when the cell is set up with a power supply with voltage more than 1.36 volt, the reverse reaction would occur. This means that the hydrogen gas and chlorine gas will be formed. In the diagram below, the positive hydrogen ions H+ from hydrochloric acid are attracted to the negative cathode. The H+ ions are reduced by the electrons gained to form hydrogen gas at the negative electrode. Note that all acids give hydrogen at the negative cathode. The positive anode attracts both the hydroxide ions OH- from water and chloride ions Cl- from hydrochloric acid. But only the chloride ions is discharged in the appreciable quantities. Chloride ions are oxidized by the electrons lost to form chlorine gas at the positive electrode. We can demonstrate the electrolysis of hydrochloric acid using the Hofmann voltammeter as shown in the video. This is one of the common questions in electrolysis process. Why salt bridge is not used in the process? This is because both anode and cathode are dipped in the same solution, which is hydrochloric acid. Next, decomposition potential. Decomposition potential is the minimum electromotive force to be applied between the solution and electrode to bring about continuous discharge of the ions. The reverse reaction, the reduction of H+ by Cl, is thermodynamically non-spontaneous. It will occur only with an input of more than 1.36 volt from an external power supply. This is often more than cell voltage due to kinetic or surface effects. This is called as overpotential, the difference between the theoretical cell voltage and the actual voltage that is necessary to cause electrolysis. However, it is impossible to reverse a reaction due to the side reaction sometimes. For example, the reaction of zinc and copper. We cannot get zinc to play up if we done in aqueous solution. This is because H2O, the water, breaks down first to give H2 rather than the zinc.
Now, I would like to talk about advantage and disadvantage of electrolytic cell. First of all, the advantage of electrolytic cell. For this topic, I'll talk more on application part. First, the production of hydrogen gas by water electrolysis. Hydrogen gas can produce a powerful, nearly clean source of energy. Furthermore, hydrogen gas produced can directly use for fuel cell and industrial application. The figure 1 shows the electrolytic cell for water electrolysis. The hydrogen gas is produced at the cathode, which the hydrogen ions is reduced by received electron to form hydrogen gas. Second, production of heavy water by prolonged water electrolysis. Heavy water produced can use in a nuclear reactor. The figure 2 shows the attraction of heavy water by prolonged water electrolysis. The electrolysis process was stopped until the water become pure heavy water. The third advantage is the use of electrolytic cell in electrometallurgy process. Electrometallurgy involves the metallurgical process that takes place in form of electrolytic cell. The electrometallurgy process categorized into four main groups, which is electrowinding, electrorefining, electroplating, and electrofoaming. For electrowinding process is used to extract the metal, while electrorefining process is used to purify the metal. Both of these processes can produce a very high purity of metal that exceeds 99.99%. For electroplating process can improve the appearance of metal surface, increase the corrosion and abrasion resistivity of metal. For electrofoaming process can perform an ultra-precision processing which can obtain a good replication accuracy. Next, disadvantage of electrolytic cell. First, greenhouse gases emission. The energy used to generate electricity in the electrolytic cell is harnessed from fossil fuels, which will cause greenhouse gas emission. Second, electrical hazard. The electrical hazard arises from the fact that the electrometallurgical plants and plating shall operate with both direct and alternating currents. And the third is the high cost. Of course, this is reality. So for the industrial who wish to use the electrolytic cell to perform electrolysis process need to bear a burden on the high energy cost, high maintenance cost, and disposal cost.
It's exercise time. That's all from us. Thank you for watching.